Let's talk about how lost wages can be recovered in a personal injury lawsuit in New York. If you've lost income because you've been unable to work, you can claim that lost wages, that lost income in a lawsuit. But you're going to need basically two things, generally speaking. You're going to need to prove how much money you would have earned had you been able to work, and you're going to need medical proof from your doctor that you're unable to work, that you're physically unable to work. You need both. If you're a W-2 employee, it's often very easy to recover that. In fact, oftentimes you're able to recover fringe benefits, which can be very lucrative. If you're a union worker, your fringe benefits sometimes are worth a very high percentage of your overall compensation. If you're self-employed, then it becomes a grayer area, and that would be something that you need to bring your tax papers in, because if you're claiming something, a loss in income that you really can't substantiate, it's going to hurt your credibility, where they'll say, well, if person's claiming that they lost this much money, but they're really exaggerating, they're probably also exaggerating the extent that they're injured. Other avenues that you can be compensated for your lost earnings: if it's a motor vehicle accident, then you will get no-fault benefits. Again, though, you need to be able to prove the income. You'll have to probably get a form filled out by your employer, and you certainly need documentation of disability from your doctor. That documentation is always, always very important to get. You might also be injured on the job, in which case you'll have workers' compensation benefits, but again, you may end up losing more money than you get from workers' compensation. The additional money that you've lost, you can try to recover in the lawsuit as well. Basically, you need to give your attorney as much information as you can about your earnings history, so the attorney can try to maximize your recovery for lost earnings to the best extent possible. Levine & Slavitt has been representing injured New Yorkers for 3 generations, over 60 years. If you think you have a case or just have some questions, give us a call at 1-888-LAW-8088 or find us on the web at newyorkinjuries.com.